Hey, what's up, guys? So I got the Matriarch boss fight on Insane. This is the end of Act 2. There goes Niles. This fight sucks. It's a bitch. She fucking cheeses you whenever you get ahead of her. She does a jump from 20 miles away, lands right on top of you. Or she runs around a fucking corner and runs you down, kills you one hit. So I pretty much used the Retro Lancer the whole time. You should know, but I'll explain it. Obviously, you want to get the Matriarch frozen. Usually you're just going to put the shoot the ice down or throw a frag on the ice, making a hole. The Matriarch's going to fall on it, giving you a chance to shoot her in her weak spot on her back. You could also use the cryo cannon, and if you got Jack's ultimate ability for a flash, you could freeze her and get your shots in that way. I like using the grenade, kind of standing there. In the beginning, she's more likely to fall into the holes, but it seems like as you get to the end, she starts getting smarter and going around them, so it's a little bit harder. And she gets more aggressive right at the end, and it's a bitch because you do all the work and then you get one shot at right at the end, so you gotta start it all over and watch that stupid cutscene over and over again. So every once in a while, when you do a certain amount of damage, you're gonna get this cutscene. So what you want to do is throw down a grenade and then stand behind the ice, because the Matriarch is gonna walk you down, and you want her to fall into it, and you're not gonna be able to see her until the last minute. And another little tip is the marker with the red marker. So when it is foggy, you can see where she's coming from, what angle, and then you could be standing in the right spot so she falls into the ice. She doesn't walk around it. Sometimes you'll put the ice out, and then she'll just walk right on the edge and just miss it and fucking get you. So right now you can't shoot it back. It's got covered in the, so I used Jack's ultimate ability, the flash freezer, and I don't know if I said it, but what you want to do with this Lancer is get those active reloads, and then you'll see when you get it, the reticle will be gold instead of red, and then that means you're doing more damage. And it seemed like the gun was shooting faster too. I'm not positive though. That's your best bet to do the most damage the fastest time. And that's her other attack. She throws something, so then you gotta click B to pull it out. That's a pain in the ass too, because it leaves you open. As you're trying to pull it out, she's going to start running at you. So if there's no ice broken, you're just pretty screwed. So she's about to do that throwing emotion. Try to freeze her, or stand behind a pillar, or make sure you have the ice broken in front of you. So when she does run at you, she's going to fall into it. So I did this an embarrassingly long time, and it kind of comes down to luck. Because like I said, she does that jumping attack, and can just land on you from anywhere. Even when I was like where the cryo cannons were, and there's like an overhead, she like jumped over that and then went through the ceiling and landed on me. I don't know how the hell she did that. See, this is what I'm saying. So you want to make sure that ice is, so she falls right in, and then you can tag her so you know exactly where she's at. That's pretty much it. See, so you saw there the reticle was gold, so I was doing more damage. When you're in the heat of the battle, it's a little bit harder. So this is where you gotta watch out for when she does these. So I flash freeze her before she could throw it. See, there you go, gold reticle. Dell, I guess he's pretty much useless. I think I just got lucky that he didn't. Sometimes he'll go down. Either if you got the ultimate upgrade for the stim, you could revive him without running over. But if you have to run over to save him, it usually screws you, because then you're just leaving yourself open to get run over. I don't know if I used the cryo cannon or not. I'm gonna see, because a lot of the times it just left me slow, and then he would run at me, or she would run at me, and I would have to try to get out of the way, but I couldn't because I was just moving so slow with holding the cannon. And then sometimes when I didn't expect her to go down in the ice over there. And sometimes it's not even worth running over there to get the angle, because when you jump up, when she jumps up, she could kill you. If you're too close to the hole, she could jump up, and then if she just touches you, you die. So she fucking jumps up, and her arm glances you, you're dead instantly. And then sometimes when she jumps up, the ice breaks around her, and if you're too close, you'll fall into the ice too, which is kind of stupid. So get the perfect reloads. There you go. So she's already pretty low on health. It's like I said, it doesn't seem consistent. sometimes you shoot her. It seemed like I was shooting her forever, and her health was barely moving. But I guess that having that golden reticle really helps. And then right at the end here is when it becomes really bullshit. She becomes really aggressive. It seems like she starts to get smarter in avoiding the holes. So you gotta be really careful. The flash freeze is probably your best. See, she's frozen down there, but there's not much I could do that far away. So I froze her with that. That's pretty much your best bet at the last, when you want to get the last hits, using the flash freeze, because she just gets super aggressive. I'm not sure if I get her in a hole again. I think I do. So this is, when you get this cutscene, you know she's about to die. And she said, "This thing's your late to me, blah, blah, blah." So I think I was out of grenades, so I'm shooting the ice instead of throwing a grenade. Takes a little bit longer. Doesn't take you out as much area. But I guess I just got super lucky, because usually when I fought her, and near the end, she just started jumping. And there's nothing you could do when she jumps 20 miles and just lands on you. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I'll just leave the final Act 2 cutscene in, if anybody was interested. Any questions, just let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.
We came here to make things better, but I made them worse.
And you're sure what you saw was real?
It was real.
Okay, then maybe she'll, I don't know, help us somehow.
She would, if she could. But she's not my mother anymore.
Then who is she?
Their queen.
Come on, time to get out of here. If they've really got their queen, and Nas is right about what happens next, we need a new plan.
No, we need the old plan. We need the Hammer of Dawn.
Oh, thank God.
Looks like you need a ride.
How'd you find us?
You think I'm gonna give you a one-of-a-kind piece of tech without the ability to track it to the center of the planet?
Yeah, fine. And speaking of one-of-a-kinds, help me hook up this skiff.
You find what you're looking for?
Yeah. And now we need to kill it.
Is she, all right?
Not really. But let me ask you something. How long would it take to get the Hammer of Dawn up and running?
Funny you should ask. The data drive you found months ago about the UIR?
Yeah?
Interesting stuff.
Interesting how?
You'll see. And lucky for us, I have an old UIR contact. Take us home, Sam.
Got it, sweet cheeks.